What's up, guys? You're watching Fight Feed, and today I'm going to be going through a pick preview for the upcoming Derek Lewis and Teixeira fight card that's happening in Nashville tomorrow on Saturday, July 12th. So we're going to go through this really quick, guys. I'm just going to go through each creator that I'm tracking in my pick tracker and outline who each creator is picking. And what we're going to then do on Monday is I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on who got their picks correct or incorrect. And we're also going to update the rankings in the pick tracker. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, guys, so I've got my screen share going here, and we're just going to go down the list here. I wanted to do this instead of showing you guys a spreadsheet. I wanted to just write these out. So for the fight card happening tomorrow, here are my picks. Fight Feed, we got Lewis, Bonfim, Garcia, Morgan Charriere. I didn't want to write his name out because it's kind of hard to write. Petrino, Tafa, Curtis, Matthews, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, Klein. Those are my picks. And sorry, guys, I kind of do a mix of last names, first names. But for all of you that are watching this fight card, you should know who each of these fighters are. But if not, you can always go back and refer to my pick video where I actually include tons of info, tons of pictures, all that fun stuff. Now, jumping into MMA experts, we've got Teixeira in the main event, Bonfim, Cater, Morgan, Petrino, Tafa, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, Waka, Klein. Those are MMA experts picks for this Saturday. Hey Jive picks. We've got Teixeira, Bonfim, Cater, Landwehr. My boy is going for Nate the Train Landwehr. I actually almost picked him myself. So hopefully this is one of those fights, guys, where if Landwehr ends up getting the win, I'll actually be happy for him. But I did pick otherwise. Hey Jive also has Petrino, Tokos, Curtis, Matthews. Shout out to Hey Jive. We both got Matthews, my guy. Mora, Davis, Kennedy, and if you have to guess, Klein. By the way, guys, the only person on this card who actually picked Martinez, I think that's her last name, Lucas Tracy. He's the only guy to have Peter Yan in the top 10 and the only person to pick Martinez on this fight card. Anyways, jumping on to the next one, we got MMA Fortune Teller, the Teller. We got Tex, which is Teixeira, Bonfim, Garcia, Landwehr. Look at that. Look at that. Petrino, Tafa, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, and Klein. Jake Gerber, JG. Hey, just so you know, if you guys are watching this, JG is a goated initials, okay? I've got the same initials and the same first name. Shout out to Jake. We got Tex, Bonfim, Cater, Morgan, Petrino. Justin Gaethje also has it. Tafa, Curtis, Matthews, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, Klein. And sorry, guys, I guess I just as I wrote these out on my iPad, I progressively made it bigger font for whatever reason. And I apologize if you can't read my handwriting either. It probably sucks balls. Anyways, the next creator, we got Bedtime MMA. We got Teixeira, Bonfim, Cater, Morgan, Petrino, Tafa, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, Klein. So, guys, you're going to see there's a lot of patterns here, right? Most people are choosing some of the same fighters. You know, there's only a few that picked Walker to beat Kennedy. There's only a few who have actually picked Landwehr and Cater as well. Now, MMA Guru. We got Lewis. Guys, actually, Guru and I have the same exact picks. The only pick we did not share was the Chidi versus Jake Matthews. I picked Matthews. He picked Chidi and Jokoani. So Guru's got Lewis, Bonfim, Garcia, Morgan, Petrino, Tafa, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, and Klein. And then we got Lucas Tracy MMA. This guy, my boy. Lucas Tracy MMA. He's got Lewis, and then he's the only guy to pick Stephen Wonderboy Thompson in the co-main event to beat Bonfim. So that's an interesting pick right there. And then we got Garcia, Morgan, Petrino, Tokos, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, Kennedy, and you guessed it, Martinez, as I said, guys, Martinez. So Lucas Tracy has 2 picks on here, guys, where if he ends up getting those right, we're all fucked and he's going to win. But if he gets these wrong, which I don't, I mean, the Thompson pick is actually a decent pick because if Thompson can actually shuck off takedowns and the grappling threat that Bonfim brings to the fight and he keeps it standing, Bonfim's going to get pieced up. Martinez, though, I don't know. That one's too weird for me. I don't see her beating Klein. Klein's going to have a big size advantage, I think, and is just the more skilled fighter. And finally, guys, our last creator on the list here. So MMA Joey's got Teixeira, Bonfim, Garcia, Landwehr, Petrino, Tacos, Curtis, Chidi, Mora, Davis, and Walker, and Klein. So quite a mixed bag, guys, in terms of who each creator is going for on tomorrow night's card. I do believe that a lot of us are in the same wheelhouse, or we're thinking the same in terms of a majority of these fights. The only person, like I said, to pick Martinez was Lucas. The rest of us, I think there's 9 other creators, if I'm not mistaken, pick Klein. Now, I will say, if you are curious where the Weasle MMA or Kenny Okoye are, neither of them at this point in time have made a picks video for this week. This is something that I was a little bit afraid of with this, getting into a pick tracker that's got all these types of, all these different creators, because while I love the content that these guys are posting, it's very hit or miss sometimes in terms of creators actually getting picks for every single fight card. I'm not saying that these guys are notorious for that. What I'm saying is it's when you got 10 people all making picks and there's a chance that one of them might not make picks for that fight card. And so that's kind of what we're running up against. Now, what I will say is, although I don't have them in this preview video, I will give them some leeway. If they do get a video out today on Friday, I'll honor it and I'll just make sure they're included in the update. But if not, they're just going to have shitty ratio because, I'm not doing this after the fact. So if they get those picks in, we'll make sure they're included. So yeah, that is our preview, guys. I'm very excited for this card, actually, even though I'm not going to be able to watch the full card. We got some family visiting, so I'm going to have to watch later on, but I am very excited to see what happens. I do think that Derek Lewis is going to get it done in the main event. Comment below what you guys are thinking about this fight card. Are there any of these creators or any of their picks shocking to you? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed, and please, if you aren't already, subscribe to FITEFEED so you can stay on top of all the new MMA content that I will be posting. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.